very sure. Okay, I think we're live now at the minute
Well, I
anyway.
changed
So
my mind.
change your mind at the last moment. Um,
Yeah, like that.
Miguel, if you click onto my YouTube, or Andre, if you want to do the same, you can see that we are live now, and you can see what I'm looking at, just so that we're all on the same page.
Well, what can I
Okay.
find that?
If you go onto YouTube, Owen Colley, you're
Yes,
gonna find
I
me.
have
Um,
it here.
maybe I can put it into the group here.
Hmm.
Yeah, so much better.
Yeah, you see me now? You want to put it in the group? Okay, let's see. Copy. Let me see. I'm gonna send it to.
Or here
Hmm?
in Google Meet, in the
No, no, no.
conversation
I'm
in
gonna.
Google Meet.
Okay, maybe I can put it in Google Meets. Let me see. How do I do that? Um, 1 second. How the fuck do you send a message in this yoke? Send that again, Miguel. Send. Something popped up there when you wrote that. You can tell I'm really good at technology, can't you? Oh, here we go. Look, I'm too old for technology. Right, you got a link there, guys. That's going to be your link if you want to see what's going on. That should be a link
Yeah.
to the YouTube page. Let me see.
For me, it's a little bit delayed, but I can see it. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. We've got Shinra18 here, guys. They're saying, "How are ye, books?" They're saying hello to us.
Hello,
All is good.
hello.
All is great.
Mm-hmm.
How's Ireland? How is Dublin? If you're in Dublin, I don't know.
I'm in Mayo at the minute. Shinra, I know you told me before where you were, but I don't know exactly where you are. But if you want to tell us there in the comments where you are, it would be great to hear from you. Um, I am talking to some friends of mine that I lived in Dublin with. Andreina, August, Miguelito. How are you guys? All good?
I'm I'm good. I'm good. Yes. Yes. A little bit warm here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, the Swiss summer is very good. Switzerland is like Ireland, but people are richer, you know. So
The
yes,
Swiss, the Swiss really know. What do the Swiss do so well? Do you think? What's their trick? What's their secret?
they hide money. They hide money
Mm.
when like for genocides and wars, and they just hide it and make a lot of business of it,
Yeah.
and that's why they're so rich.
Right. Okay. Um, So, are you saying that that's a good thing, or are they dodgy?
They are definitely really dodgy.
Sure, we're all a bit dodgy though at some point, no?
Yes, yes,
I'm
definitely.
just checking the audio levels here, guys. What was I going to say? Shinra is from West Wales. Ever been to Wales, guys?
No, but I hear a lot of
No, I've
good
never been
things
in
about
Wales,
Wales.
even
Mm-hmm.
though I was.
It's a bit like Ireland, but they have a slightly different language.
Yeah.
Well, quite a different language actually, but it's just across the water.
Lang-
But Irish people don't really go there too much.
okay.
Why
Okay.
is that?
But I know it's really close from Ireland.
Very close. It's nearly too close.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
So Miguel, introduce yourself there. Myself, I'll get into the cock and balls of this podcast because basically we all lived together in a house in Mountjoy Square West, didn't we? Myself and Miguel used to share a bed. I mean, a bedroom.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm
Sometimes I
Miguel. I'm
bet.
from
I don't
Venezuela.
know.
We had a
Sometimes I bet. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah. We had a landlord that would like. He was always talking about putting bunk beds into the house.
All the time. That's
Yeah.
right. You remember Andre when he was coming all the time looking for the money, and he was saying like weird things all the time.
The landlord, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I never met. I
you
mean,
never met the landlord?
I never met the landlord. I mean, I never saw him. I saw him.
You never saw him. How did you
Yeah,
manage to do that? How did you
he
manage to
never
not
paid
do that?
rent.
Yeah, I
That's
was
right.
running away once he was coming.
You never paid the rent, Miguel. That's what happened.
It's like,
I seen him a lot. I seen him in the house a lot. He'd come in on his own without asking, and he'd just sit down at the table, and he goes, "Right, if you got the money."
Yeah, he looked like a Harry
correct.
Potter character, but I don't remember what's the name of this character. It's
I
like a
don't know.
teacher.
Yeah, I think he was a teacher,
Uh,
and he used to have a big bunch of keys with
ah,
all the apartments he owned.
just let me look at it because he was like very similar to it.
You think he looked a bit like Harry Potter?
Um, yes, yes. Professor.
Welcome, Shinra. Or sorry, Shinra. I've already said hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Lee Murphy, great to hear from you. Static, how are you? How's everybody doing in Chicago? Have you ever been to Chicago, Miguel? I think there's a bit of a delay in Miguel's our fucking stream there. Andrea, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Is it just me, or has Miguel turned into a bit of a silent ghost there?
I'm not sure. Miguel, can you hear us? Maybe he
No.
cannot hear us.
Andrea, tell us. You can tell us. So, what's the crack when you came to Ireland? What did you like about Ireland when you got there first? What was the first thing you noticed? I should say.
Well, the fact that people just offer crack in the streets, that was very funny to
Mm-hmm.
me.
You mean
uh,
Irish crack or the actual drug crack, cocaine?
Both.
Yeah.
I was very confused at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but yeah, I think Ireland really exceed my expectations because I expect to be
No,
like
if
a
you're
land with
in the USA, yeah, I can hear you.
yeah. Now you can hear us.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you hear me now, guys?
I can hear you now. Yeah. Yes, Andrea, I'm listening
Yeah.
away to you.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
I was
saying how
just
amazing Ireland is.
it's
The
really
best.
amazing. It's really amazing. Yeah, I don't remember which year we lived together. Oh, I think Miguel is gone.
Oh no. He'll find it. He'll find us again. I hope.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What year did you come to
Uh,
Ireland?
I went to Ireland in 2013,
Okay.
and I think I met you the same year.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Which is a funny story as well. But yeah, Ireland is a lovely country and exceed my expectations. And I feel really identified when you really understand Irish
Mm-hmm.
culture, like when you get to meet Irish people, because in some way Irish people are like collectivistic, like people likes to do things like in a communal way, as in Venezuela. But the, the the expression of daily stuff or affection is very different. But I feel like we are very similar,
Mm-hmm.
in our values at least. So that, yeah, that made me feel
You think we're cut
a
from the
little
same
bit.
cloth? The people actually, some people say that the Irish are the Venezuelans of Europe. Is that true? I've actually just made
I
that
would
up. I don't
say,
know if that's true.
I would,
Maybe you're the first.
I would say that. I would say that. After living in Ireland, I can say that we are really similar. I mean, you are from the north side of the world, so yeah, you could be like Latin American from the north side of the world,
Yeah.
something like that. I
Yeah.
would say that.
What about the weather? Was that a problem when you got here? Because it's a bit brutal. All the rain. You don't get that much rain in Venezuela, or do you?
No, not
No.
really, not really. We
Like
have sunny days
how many degrees is it in Venezuela today?
again.
What's the temperature in Venezuela today, for example? Would it be like
Well, depending on the city, but for example, in Caracas, we have most of the year from 22 degrees or 20 degrees to the maximum, maybe 30, 32 degrees maximum.
mm-hmm.
But the entire year is like 25, 26 degrees in Caracas. I don't know
Okay.
Andrea, like
In my city now is 32 degrees.
Right. Jesus, that's. I thought it was going to be more than Spain. I think Spain is like 40 degrees at the minute.
Yeah, but like the thing is, like we are a Caribbean country, so
Mm-hmm.
the weather is tropical, but we still have like a lot of fresh air, like coming into the cities, like in the cities close to the sea.
Yeah.
But Spain is a Mediterranean sea, so
Yeah.
it's a very dry weather. Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah. It's
Right.
actually
Right.
worse in Spain. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the temperature like today in? By the way, we're just going to be talking about the weather for the next hour. Hope you don't mind.
A typical Irish conversation.
Yeah. Jesus, whatever happened to me since I've moved back to Mayo, I cannot stop talking about the weather. It's just I try to hold it in, and then I'm just like asking people what the temperature is in their town.
Yeah. Do you have a reliable app for the weather in Ireland?
Yeah,
Like
I just
an
put my
app
head
that
out the window and
really
just
tell
go.
you.
Um, I just look outside. Why? What app do you use?
How accurate is that?
It's accurate for the next 20 seconds, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
What app do you use, Andrea, for the weather?
Man, in here in Switzerland, they have an app that is so fucking accurate and like clean. You know what is gonna happen in the next at least 2 days,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very effective as uh, as the Swiss. Yes, yes. So you know. So that's why maybe I'm realizing that's why people don't talk about the weather anymore because they know they know what's gonna happen anyway.
What's
It's not
what's the
that
name of this
interesting.
website? You've got me sold on this website.
Um,
Um,
it's
Le-
it's actually an app.
Liam
Uh,
Murphy is asking me, is it warm over here, over there today? It was actually 21 degrees today in Mayo, so there was plenty of people at the beach, people out swimming, people in shorts. You know, when the weather gets anywhere past 20 in the west of Ireland, especially, I don't know if you guys notice this, but they get nude quickly. It happens.
uh,
yeah.
we had 30 degrees, no, 35 degrees today in Valencia,
Wow.
and it was that you had 21 degrees today,
Yeah.
right?
21. Yeah.
And that's so warm in Ireland.
Yo, how many did you say it was? 35.
35 to 37 degrees today,
Yeah.
and it was wet in Valencia. So yeah, it's
That's
so
too
hard.
much. For me, that's just I just as soon as I leave the house, I'd be sweating, and there'd be no comfort. You have to be inside all the time. I always thought the rain was the worst kind of weather, but actually, if it's 35 degrees and you're sweating all the time, and you've got to take 3 showers a day. That's not good.
Or go to the beach.
Yeah, that's true.
How far from the beach are you right now?
Who, me or Miguel?
You
By bus, about 15 minutes, 10 minutes
15.
or something like that.
Yeah, I'm about the same by car. 15, 20 minutes by car.
So it's okay.
Yeah, but it's
That's
still a
okay.
bit cold. That's the only problem because it's the Atlantic, and it's not really. Even in
I
the
know.
hottest of days, there's still a bit of a nip in the water.
you have to choose. You melt down from the heat, or you go get the balls to get into the
Exactly.
water.
Yeah, true. The key is where is the best place to live with good weather, good food. Hmm.
Yes, yes.
Um. I would say some people say Switzerland. Andrea, is that right?
Um, the weather is good. Yes, yes.
You actually sound
The
Swiss. Do you know
food,
that? The weather is good.
the weather is good. Yeah, I'm learning German. Sorry,
Okay.
I already got an accent. The food is really cheesy. I'm not really like a huge fan. But there is a ton of nice people as well, and yeah, it's a good place to be, but you have to work a lot
All
because
right.
it's a really expensive country. So you have work, 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 work,
Mm-hmm.
and you have little time to enjoy your life. Yeah.
How much is if you were to go into, we'll say, a restaurant to buy a chicken dinner, for example, what would you pay?
Like 60, 70 francs.
60, 70. What's that then in euros? Let me just put up the
It's
old
like
calculator.
60 can be like 63. It's not that much of a difference right now.
63. So you're paying 63 euro for some chicken.
And this is not drinks, like
Wow.
without drinks. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's nuts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
63 quid
Or
for is it nice food, or is it just like, is there any flavor
regular, like let's say you go to an Indian restaurant, not a fancy restaurant, and then you pay 63
Wow,
for
that is
two
crazy.
people. Yeah,
That's crazy.
But for
yeah,
2 people.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
for two
I
people, it's not
thought
too
it was
bad.
for one. Okay.
Yeah, but still, it's still a lot. Like, but I remember the day where you could go into town and you could get yourself a nice dinner for just less than €10, and you might get a drink of my waddy as well, a pint of my waddy. Did you ever drink that?
Yeah, it's I don't like it, to
You
be
don't like my
honest.
waddy?
No.
Jesus, why not?
I try it, but I used to dilute it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's still too sweet for me.
Miguel, have you ever tried my waddy?
No, I haven't.
It's like a sweet drink that they have in the different pubs in Ireland, that you mix it in with water, like 3/4, 75% water, and 25% juice.
No,
It's lovely.
not that. No.
What do you have? What do you have with your dinner in Venezuela? We're going to go off food in a minute because I always go from weather to food, so I'm going to branch out a small bit. But what would you normally drink with your dinner if you're in Venezuela? Because we used to drink milk all the time, pints of milk.
No, we used to have so much juices, like
Mm-hmm.
fruit juices. So yeah, like maracuya, which is like passion fruit.
Oh yeah.
uh, the most common juice we have in Venezuela.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we used to have a lot of. I don't know if in your city you have a lot of juices. And brain, I guess you have
Oh.
a lot of juices, different types.
Yeah, like the typical thing, like for lunch, at least for lunch and dinner, you always have like fresh juice if you can have it as well, like tamarind, papaya. In my house, we had a lemon tree, and every time like lemonade or something like that. So you kind of like homemade drink
Mm.
homemade
Well,
juice.
that sounds good. A lemon tree at the house. Jesus, that's the dream. That would
Yeah,
be lovely. So
I
Lee Murphy said in the comments he still likes his milk with his dinner, and Shinra18 said, "I'm a sod for the milk." What's your thoughts on that?
I like it as well. Yeah, 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 yeah. I like it, but only in the morning.
Yeah. I used to have a friend. He would drink 2 pints of milk with his dinner, and I'd be looking at him going, "Like, come on, like, you don't need that much milk."
I mean, you guys grow up just drinking milk instead of water.
Yeah, if you
Like
were
kids in
thirsty.
Ireland drink a lot of milk, and it's not natural. That's
What I would do is, I like, when I was a kid, I'd be outside playing football for like 2 or 3 hours, and I'd be so thirsty I'd come back in and I'd drink a pint of milk and go outside again.
And is that common in Ireland? All the time you
Not
have
as much as
like
it used to be. People are not drinking as much milk as they used to be. It's more like, I don't know what people are drinking now, but it's definitely not as much milk
drinking
as they used to.
soya milk, maybe nowadays like soya
Mm?
milk or rice milk
Yeah, soy milk.
or soya milk. Or I stopped drinking cow milk like since I was in Ireland or something like that.
Hmm. Do you like the milk of Ireland? Have you tried? You've tried it, obviously.
Yeah,
You've
yeah,
tried
yeah.
Irish milk.
It was okay.
it's the best for me. It's the best.
See that, Miguel?
The
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 best.
milk and certain cheese, like the mature cheese in Ireland, is really good.
Oh yeah. Have you ever tried the
Yeah.
immature cheese?
Immature cheese, no, I don't like immature things. Sorry. And the butter, the
Oh
butter
yeah, the
is
butter's
the
good.
best. You can
Yeah.
find it here in Germany or in Switzerland, and it's very popular here as
Really?
well.
Is that the Kerrygold butter?
The Kerrygold, yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
There's also a Connacht Gold as well. I'm trying to push that one out there a bit too, because everybody loves the Kerrygold. It's big in America as well, but I'm trying to get the Connacht Gold built up because I'm living in Connacht in County Mayo. So
Mm.
uh,
Maybe
ha-
you can send us some samples.
yes, I will actually. Yeah, I'll send you a block of butter
Please.
for Christmas. You just open the package. What's this? You've tried carvery dinners? Have you?
What? Sorry?
Have you ever tried a carvery dinner?
Mm, mm, no.
Miguel, I
You,
think
Miguel?
we went for carvery dinner before. It's basically like a buffet of Irish food that people have. It's like a roast dinner.
No, I don't remember that.
No?
No, I don't.
Let me see. Let me see if I can. If you go onto Google there and type in carvery dinner, and then we can
Let me
move on
see.
from the food. Um, Let me see if I can pull it up here for the viewers.
Yeah.
Ah,
You can see that,
So,
Miguel?
have you ever tried arepas? Right, like Venezuelan food.
Arepas. Oh yeah, I've had arepas. Yeah, they're lovely. Let me see if I can get the arepas up here. Arepas. Yes.
but do you remember when you ate for the first time this typical Christmas dish that's called a yaca? You remember what happened when you tried for the first time?
Was it the one that was covered in some leaf?
Exactly. That
What
one.
was it called again?
It's called a yacas.
How do you spell that? A jacket.
No, H A
Jesus, H. I thought you were going to start with an A. H A
HALLACAS.
C. What is what? C, oh,
See?
Hiakas. Oh yes, I remember this. One second now. One second now, folks. Oh yeah, Jesus Christ! That was lovely. Yeah, the outside was a bit soft, was it?
You just went for the leaves and then you ate the leaf and you actually swallowed.
That's right. I get the leaf. Yeah, it was lovely. It was delicious.
And it's like, and you couldn't be honest. You're like, yeah, this is delicious food from Venezuela.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, that's happened to me a few times.
Yes,
Oh, they're
yes,
lovely though.
yes.
I would love to have one of them very soon. Um, it was nice though, and I did eat the leaf. Why did I eat the leaf? I don't know what I was thinking.
Yes, yes. I don't
I
know.
would.
Lack of experience, let's say.
Exactly. Yeah. One time I was in Poland visiting a friend. Well, actually, I was over there with him visiting his family, and his mother made me a big cup of hot beetroot soup, like a drink. So I was like, I didn't like it, but I drank it really quickly just to get it finished. So she was like, "Oh, you like it?" And she came down with another pint.
No way.
Yeah. So I had to drink 2 pints of beetroot soup.
Oh,
Um, but so yeah, that's the food talk done there, guys. We were hanging out in Berlin there a few months ago. Remember that, guys? That was good fun.
so good. So good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we went to some nice bars and some nice parks. Have you ever lived in Berlin? Either of you?
Say again?
Have you ever lived in Berlin?
No, no, I have never lived in Berlin, but I would love to live in Berlin.
Hmm.
Honestly, after that trip, I was thinking about to move in Berlin because it's a really nice place.
Yeah,
Really, really, really nice place.
maybe we can move there together, the three of us.
We should
Will we do
for,
it?
for, for a year to see what happened.
See if we're compatible.
Yeah, yeah.
Begin the journey
Although,
again. Chapter 2.
although you have to learn a little bit of German, which is
Yeah.
like it's it's not easy. English is easy,
Yeah.
so in comparison.
Give us a good German phrase there, Andrea. What would be the best thing to say if you as soon as you arrive into Berlin and you wanted to say to somebody, "Hello, how's your day going?"
Hallo, wie geht es dir?
Hello, wie geht es
Uh,
dir?
wie geht es dir? Is like, how are you?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. But this is I'm in a basic level,
Hmm.
so I think to learn proper German you might need at least like 3 years studying like
I suppose
super
English
hard.
helps it, does it?
Mm, um, yes and no. Yes, because some words are very similar and it's easy to relate, but no, because then you are comparing the two languages the
Oh
whole
yeah, yeah,
time.
yeah.
So it's better if you avoid to do this.
Gotcha. I gotcha. I've been trying to learn Spanish for the last 20 years, it seems. Well, I
And how
mentioned
is it?
it's not
Is
bad.
it good?
Casi casi.
Casi.
Como
Okay.
si, como sa. It's not bad, but I think I need to live in Spain to just bring it to the next level.
But last time we spoke in Spanish here in Valencia, you got a better Spanish than before, you know. So
If I pretend that I'm better, then it kind of if I'm pretending to be confident with Spanish, it comes out better.
Yeah. Actually, like I met Owen because we we went to do a language exchange,
Yeah,
remember?
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
basically, you are part of my journey learning English.
So that's why you speak
Yeah,
perfect English because of me.
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah,
you
I
and
owe you
Miguel
so
actually.
much.
yeah, yeah,
I want to be reimbursed.
Now it's too late.
What does this mean, Andrea? Right? We geist, we getst. Somebody
Wie
in the comments.
geht's es dir?
Shinra 18 has said, "Gibt mich beim Buchtenhalter."
Um,
Probably shouldn't say that actually, because that could be really dodgy. What I'm saying.
is it German or the Gaelic?
I'm still trying to decide myself, to be honest. I think it's German.
Okay, let me have a look.
Ich bin ein Berliner. Do you know what that means, Miguel?
no, what does it?
Half a clue. Miguel, did you come to Miguel? Your English was really good when I met you first, anyway. So that's why we kind of gelled so well because you already had great English, so that we could have the crack. You were like a
I
fella.
will.
You were like a fella I used to grew up with or something. You know, we had a bond together because it's not
Yeah,
easy to share a bedroom with a stranger. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
Hmm.
So we had a really good time, even though I didn't speak that well. I don't even speak well now, but I can communicate myself with people, you know. So,
Hmm.
but yeah, we had really good time, and we shared so many things in few months because
Hmm.
we were sharing the bedroom for about 9 months or something like that, maybe
9 months,
10.
yeah. It sounds like 9 months. Sounds like one of us got pregnant.
After 9 months,
After 9 months, I had to go.
yeah, yeah, but it was a really good time meeting you both
Yeah.
because we were in the house. We were four people and
Let me
three
see. There
women.
was us three. There was Daniela, and there was a French girl, wasn't there?
No, but she wasn't with us. She was before me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Charlotte, I think was her name.
Oh, yeah, yeah, okay. Actually, I think I shared the room with two people before you got there too, Miguel.
Oh, really?
You were my
I didn't.
you were my third
Thanks.
and the best. We used to go down to Fibbers. Remember that? No, that was good crack. We we would go
Yes.
down to Fibbers. That was a great place to go. Still one that still is my favorite pub in Dublin, Fibbers.
So you still go there?
I don't really go there as much because I know that if I do go there, I'll be hungover the next day. So I just look at it with fond memories and kind of walk past jealous that people are in there having a good time. But sometimes I do go in, yeah.
That one, it was a really nice place. And Fevers and Bernard Shaw, I think that's
Bernard
closed
Shaw,
now.
yeah, yeah, Bernard Shaw. That's closed now. Yeah, that was a great place. That was. Let me see. Was that north side or south side? That was the south side, was it?
Portobello in Southside.
Portobello. Yeah, yeah. Just on the water there, on the canal. But they moved that then, Miguel, to the north side. But it wasn't. I don't think it's as good.
Yeah, I heard that, but I think it wouldn't be the same.
No, no, it wouldn't have the same atmosphere.
So, yeah, it was a really nice place. I love it.
And we used to go to the park. Remember that, guys? The park across from our apartment in Mountjoy Square West. That was a park full of characters, to say the least.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes, yes.
Anybody?
Including you guys.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, Definitely us guys too. Sometimes I even saw you guys coming. I'm like, who are these creeps? Just joking. No, I didn't. I didn't think that.
Yeah.
But you'd never know who's going to turn up when you were there.
And they were
Yeah, yeah.
speaking to me all the time, you know.
Hmm.
I remember once I was just leaving the house and I saw like two problems at the same time. One in one side of the square and
Yeah.
the other side of the square, and the guard that was there. So it was like a kind of tough place.
Yeah. It's kind of changed now though. It's been. I don't think it's. Maybe the word is gentrified, but it seems like it's got very slick. That park now. It's got a like a nice basketball court and everything up there.
Okay.
People are drinking lattes.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. Okay. So rent went up basically.
Oh yeah, rent went up in the whole place. But again, just like Fibbers, sometimes I look in the window of the old house and try to see what's going on. I think
Yeah.
actually the landlord has put in an extra two beds into that apartment.
You
Somebody
mean the
told me that.
apartment that we live in?
Yeah, yeah. Somebody told me that. I
Mm.
forget who it was, but I think they said that there was two more beds gone in there somewhere.
He kicked us out because he wanted to do some works in the apartment,
Yeah,
and the apartment was already tiny.
it was already tiny. Yeah, and
So
I remember he said, "I'm going to put a bunk bed in that room, and I'm going to put a bunk bed in that room." And I said, there's no space for that one." And then he said to me, "Come on, come with me." We walked across the corridor. He let himself into the house, and there was like some Irish people and Brazilian people just sitting down having their dinner, and they're like, What's going on?" And he's like, "I'm just going to show them the bedroom." And they're like, I was like, "Sorry," he told me to come in. So they were looking at me going, "Why is this guy looking at our bedroom?" And he brought me into their bedroom,
oh
and they
my
had
gosh.
clothes and everything there, and I'm like, "Nice room, yeah, it's lovely."
Yeah, this guy looked literally like the Severus Snape, Harry Potter's professor.
What's his name?
Severus Snape. So if you ever are if you ever are
He
walking in
does,
Dublin
yeah,
and you see this character, this is our landlord. He
yeah.
like you cannot miss it.
You're right. He does look like him.
Yeah.
He actually, yeah, when his hair is wet, he looks like this guy.
Yeah.
He had the same expressions too. Like he was gonna, if you didn't have the money ready, he was gonna haunt you.
Exactly.
Jesus. So how long were you in the apartment for, Andrea?
Uh, in the apartment that we live together, you mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Um, I think like 10 months, a year. I think
Okay. It feels like longer. It feels like that's a very distinctive time in my life.
a lot of things happen at the time, right? Like there were like people coming, going. The people
Yeah.
were like the apartment was full of people the
Yeah.
whole time. That was really cool. That was really really cool.
Oh, that was so good. Like all my friends, like Tom and Keith, they used to love coming over because there was always something happening.
Yeah.
I love it.
I remember one time I was having my dinner. I won't keep you too much longer, guys, because I know that it's a bit later in Spain. I'll only keep you another few minutes. Um, but I remember one time I was eating my dinner because the house was so many people. So I was like, I'm just gonna have my dinner in the bed. And I was in the bed eating my dinner, and I think it was you, Miguel. You're like, come out here after dinner. So then I was eating the dinner, and like, you guys were all like, hey, let's have some repes together. You were all like, and I was like eating my potatoes in the corner. And then I was like, this. I should be doing this a bit more. I should be getting stuck in. You have a very nice community about you.
Ah, that's nice. That's cute. Thank you very much.
No
But
problem.
on the other hand, can you think about any like cultural shock that kind of make you think twice about living with us at some point?
Um, Not really. Not that, like, maybe tonight at 3 o'clock in the morning I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh yeah, Miguel was farting. No, I'm just joking. But no, nothing. No, I think you guys were fairly chilled about everything actually. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people say that Latinos or Venezuelan we speak a little bit loud, and yeah, that can be a little bit annoying for some people. But I don't know if that's the case.
I didn't feel that anyways. No, definitely not. No, but I just thought you guys definitely interesting. You're all very much. You got good stories to tell. Um, I always thought it was nice to be sitting around the table chatting away to you guys. Remember the time, Miguel, we went to visit some of your friends, and like one of them was like juggling, the other one was playing guitar. You were like writing a rap, and myself and my friend were like, Jesus, we need to start learning some new skills.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that time we were, well, I was living with six Venezuelan people. We were all friends, and that was a very good place as well.
Mm-hmm.
They used to do so many things like juggling. One of them was a rapper as well. I was doing photography at that time, recording videos and stuff.
Yeah,
It was a really good time as well there. You were with kids, maybe. I don't
Keith, I was
remember.
there. I was there with Keith. Yeah, we still talk about that till this day.
Yeah, yeah.
Ever since that day, Keith has been learning the fiddle. Actually,
Maybe.
you motivated Keith to learn the fiddle. He's been learning the fiddle ever since.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's very good now. Actually.
Yeah, yeah. I know. You told me last time we talked.
Yeah. So, guys, it's what time is it? What time is it in Switzerland, by the way, Andrea?
It's 11.
Oh, so
11.
it's
It's
getting a bit late. You guys need to get into bed now. What time do you normally go to bed?
around like midnight. Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah. Same as
yes.
myself. Same as myself. All right then, guys. Lovely chatting to you. When are you back in Dublin next? By the way, let's get a bit of a rendezvous going.
I love to go in September, October.
Uh
Let's
huh.
see. But we should plan to go. I mean, Andreina, well, Andreina can go to. Mm,
Before the baby comes, look at this shit.
Oh wow.
Look at this.
Oh my
Ah,
God.
shit.
Felicidades, as they say in Spain.
This is a belly.
That's
Like,
a belly indeed. Yeah.
yes, this baby's gonna be huge. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah.
Yeah.
So come over and visit before the baby arrive.
Okay.
we can go to this.
Maybe for Christmas we can come over and have a Swiss Christmas.
Some
A Swissmas.
fondue, some raclette, cheese, cheese, cheese.
Oh yeah. Raclette is nice. Now I like that. That's the French cheese, isn't it?
Yeah, but smell really strong.
It smells.
Yeah.
Yeah, it stinks.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely stinks.
Hmm.
But yes, let's keep that in the calendar, guys, and maybe we can do stream number 2 and continue this beautiful friendship that will never die. All right, guys. Buenas tardes.
Thank you very much, Owen. I
Thank you
hope
so
to see
much.
you soon.
For
See
sure, you
you
will. Yeah,
in present.
we're gonna connect very soon, guys. Big love to Venezuelans everywhere. I'm trying to crack into the Venezuelan market, so this could be the beginning of something big. See you guys.
Let's see.
Let's see.
See you.
Bye
And
bye.
I'll see you
Yeah.
soon, guys.
See you
Bye bye.
soon. Bye bye. Okay, folks. Thank you for uh, thank you for listening to us talk away there. And that was two of my good friends from Venezuela who are Miguel is living in Valencia now, and Andrea is living in Zurich now. And we used to live in a house on in Mountjoy Square, and it was a great time. Lovely people, finest people. And there was just a little chatting with them there. Gobbles, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing good. Baylor, how are you doing? Were you bailing any bales today? A lovely day for out doing a bit of silage if you were. Um, I actually drove past a young lad out doing silage tonight. He was only about 9 and he was in his fucking tractor, the size of a church. How have you managed to meet Venezuelans? I lived with what happened? I moved into an apartment in Dublin when I went there. No, not first. No, because I moved from Mountjoy Square. No, I moved from I moved from Harold's Cross in Dublin out in can't even talk. I moved from Harold's Cross, Dublin 6W, into the city centre to Mountjoy Square West, and there was a Venezuelan girl living there, French girl living there, and I think there was an Irish guy living there. And then suddenly, I think the Irish guy went back to Athlone, the French girl went back to France, and then two Venezuelans came in, and then the landlord put in another bed. So he's like, we're going to put somebody else in there. And then another Venezuelan came in, and before you knew it, I was surrounded by lovely Venezuelan people. Gobbles, it's good to hear from you. Hope all is good there in the city of Limerick and the countryside of Limerick. Hope everyone is doing good out there. Thanks for tuning in here tonight. Hope you're keeping good. Let me know how you're feeling about life. Today is Wednesday, the 13th of the 8th, 2025. So yeah, hope you're keeping good. What you been up to? Let us know in the comments. Would love to hear from you. What was going to say to you there now? Cristiano Ronaldo and Georgina. If I can fly in the room. Georgina Rodriguez, I believe her name is. They're tying the knot. They're going to tie the knot. And we're going to take a little look at Georgina's ring, which comes in at a stunning price of 5 million, which crazy money, but it's peanuts to the old Cristiano man, even though it might not be him that bought the ring. Shinra, you can always be silly with me. But they are, like Andrea and Miguel, honestly, two of the nicest people you couldn't meet. They're so sweet. They're such beautiful people. What was going to say to you? So Cristiano Ronaldo and Georgina are probably going to get married. God knows where, but it's going to be a big affair full of God knows who. But we're talking big names and we're talking big news. An oval-shaped diamond roughly the size of an almond with two smaller diamonds. Why would you say almond? Surrounding it is sending hopeless romantics into a tailspin. Why do people write this stuff? Hopeless romantics into a tailspin. So that's like people who are super romantic. They're just like fucking running around the house not knowing what's going on. The stunning rock is resting on the finger of model and influencer Georgina Rodriguez. That makes it sound like it's not too permanent, but because it's resting on her finger. Anyways, following her engagement to soccer star Cristiano Ronaldo. I wonder how he popped the question. Did he kick the ball into the goal and she went to save it, and then when she got up from the save, he goes, "Fancy this?" The three diamonds weigh an estimated 26 carats. Ronaldo was the world's highest paid professional athlete. Wow, I didn't know that now. He's just signed a contract of around 700 million for 2 years. Do the math, that's 350 million every year. I might have said Ronaldinho. This is Cristiano Ronaldo. He's getting married to Georgina Rodriguez, who I believe is an Argentine, but I could be mistaken. Somebody said in the comments, holy God, that rock is absolutely unbelievable. I'm honestly shocked it wasn't more expensive. When you think about it, Cristiano Ronaldo is signed a 700 million 2-year contract, which will no doubt, if he's not already, make him a billionaire. And then he goes and spends 5 million quid on a ring. That's like going out for dinner and saying, get whatever you want, but as long as it's not over €5. As Gobbles pointed out there, there's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's the Portuguese, some people would say the best player ever. Then there's old Ronaldo. Some people call him Fat Ronaldo because he's got a bit of weight on him now, but he's still gifted. He could be considered the best Ronaldo. He's Brazilian. And then there's Ronaldinho, who is definitely top 5 best players ever, and he's also Brazilian, but he's got long hair and he vapes. I think I seen a video of him vaping the other day. Anyway, we're going to look at Cristiano Ronaldo and how he went about his proposal to Georgina.
Into a tailspin, a gorgeous oval-shaped diamond the size of an almond with 2 smaller diamonds surrounding each side. Grand total, 26 carats. The stunning rock is resting on the finger of model Georgina.
Look at that there. Look at the face. He like as prime of a man as Cristiano is, and he is a prime man. You can just tell that he doesn't want to be there. He's painted on the look there just for the cameras. Thumbs up. All is good. Bit of a flash of the watch. Not accidental. And she has her ring on her wedding finger, pressed in against Ronaldo's chest, and that brings you up to his beautiful silvery chain. Maxwell Jobs, only the size of an almond, looked bigger in picture, but guess her hands are tiny. Sorry, I thought you said your hands were tiny. Yeah, she probably would have tiny hands, but if you look at that picture there, her hands look like perfectly normal size, really. Love the hoop earrings, and they are pretty much, you're not going to get much better than that as a couple goes. Turkish teeth, hair painted on. He's got the money to do whatever
following her engagement to soccer superstar boyfriend Cristiano Ronaldo, the world's highest paid professional athlete and popular TV pitchman. So how much is the ring worth? Gemologist Olivia Landa.
Look at her there having a good look for herself. Could she get any closer? This lady is a ring expert. She stares into people's rings and gives them a conclusion as to what the price is. God knows what she does it on, but maybe she's going off the carats. I don't know.
Is founder of the Clear Cut.
The pricing that goes into a natural diamond is the 4 C's, which is the carat, the cut, the color, and the clarity. And that.
Hold on a second there now. Hold on. Let me just think about this. The carat, the cut, the color, and the clarity. The carat. Why would the carat matter? What would the carat be? Like when you get down to it, what is the carat? Is that just some rare part of the ring? Is it, or what is it? Ring expert. She's a ring expert, this lady. The cut, I suppose there's a special type of cut to it, but again, why would the cut matter? Like if you got a big diamond, even if it was a round diamond, would that not, it wouldn't be cut well, but would that not still be worth a bit of money? Because it's got the carats in it, the color, they're all the same color, these diamonds, and then clarity. I don't know what that means.
Combination determines the value of the stone. I would estimate this to be anywhere from $3 to $5 million.
For comparison, Inside Edition producer Lauren Lavelle tried on a ring roughly half the carats.
Can I try it on? Of course. Perfect. Okay.
Try it on. Get it on your finger.
Wow. This is stunning.
Looks like diamonds are a girl's best friend. Congratulations to the Ronaldo.
Okay, Maxwell Jacobs, you've come in with a bit of a curveball, and you've said she had to specify that it was a natural diamond because you can essentially replicate it in lab made for much cheaper. Yes, I suppose you're right there. Like, and the thing is, that'd take the value away from them. Then, so they'd have egg in their face because they'd have put money into getting a ring that's not worth anything. But like, even if something happens and there's something global that happens and that ring is no good to you. Well, unless you sell it, like, but if you're looking to eat a bit of food, like, and you'd rather a courgette than a fucking ring. Anyway, Jimmy, welcome aboard. Patine Conlon, hello. 2 girls, 1 cup. I remember seeing that and I was scared. I still am scared from watching that. Never watch it again. Jimmy, there's a lot of pints, that rock, I know. But there's a man now that has never drank in his life, and that's not all that's behind this beautiful body of his. There's a lot more going on there, but these people are just prime athletes, to the point where I would say Cristiano Ronaldo has his day planned out to a T. And I'd say Georgina is the same, because if you're going to be a power couple, which they're probably the most powerful couple in the world, if not. Well, yeah, let me just stick to what I said. For the world, they're the most powerful couple in the world. I think they're more powerful than Messi and his partner. What's her name again? Let me just, Messi and a partner, let me see. And wife, I think they're married, are they? Antonella. The beautiful love story of Lionel Messi and his wife Antonella Roccuso, sounds Italian, melts hearts. From childhood lovers to life partners, they've stuck it out to the very end. Yeah, so let's see what people are saying about Cristiano Ronaldo's and Georgina's marriage. Craig Murphy said, I didn't eat lunch today because I couldn't afford it. 10 likes. But yeah, you have to wish them the happiness. I know it's a lot of money. And somebody says, stupid waste of money. They might be right in that one. But at the same time, you know, Ronaldo's done a lot for us. He's brought us a lot of entertainment. But yeah, you're right. It is a bit of a waste. I would love to walk around with $6 million on my finger. I'm sure I would never be robbed. No one would ever think about trying to take that ring from me. These rich people can buy some really dumb things. A simple 1 to 4,000 ring is pretty and symbolizes the exact same thing a $6 million ring can. A symbol is a symbol. That amount of money spent on that symbol does not change what it means at all. Hear, hear, WCS or Blake 85. You're right, it doesn't mean much, but at the same time, they might say to themselves down the line, we can sell that ring. If things ever got tough for Cristiano Ronaldo, which I don't think they will, and I hope they don't, but if they ever did get tough and the shit hit the fan for some unbeknownst reason, like maybe they just started spending the money on stupid stuff. I know that there was a documentary made there a few years ago about Georgina, who got the whole interior of the house changed. And I remember watching it and I was thinking, I don't think she needs to change the house. The house is in great shape, but she decided to do a complete makeover of the whole house, which is fair enough, you know, it's their life. But I thought to myself, well, there's a waste of money now. So, you know, if they have the money, they'll spend it. This is the thing, you see. Let me just check. Let me check to see how much money they haven't took together. And what's her name? Georgina Rodriguez. Net worth combined. Cristiano Ronaldo. All you need to know, everything you need to know about Cristiano Ronaldo, Georgina Rodriguez combined net worth. Cristiano Ronaldo and Georgina Rodriguez romance has hit a new milestone after years of rumor. It's a bit abrupt. After years of rumor, the Portuguese football legend popped the question. Rumors were going around. I suppose people were talking about it. He proposed to his 9-year girlfriend. She posted then on Instagram the engagement ring. She said yes to Cristiano Ronaldo in this life and every other life. Do you blame her? No. Georgina Rodriguez has accumulated her own wealth separate from Ronaldo's. She's worth 10 to 12 million. Wow. And amassed a fortune through modelling deals, compensated social media advertising, upscale brand sponsorship, and her popular Netflix reality show, I Am Georgina. That's the one I watched. If you're looking for something to watch, stick it on there. I Am Georgina. I am Georgina. That's how she opens it. Quick little look.
Soy Georgina Rodríguez, tengo 27 años.
That there, let's go back a bit. Look at the cars she has.
Tengo 20.
Let's just slow this down a bit because there's a lot going on here. So look at that for a bit of bling. Should put Mr. T to shame there with that bling.
27 años.
Cars, look at this. Just sitting there. I guarantee you they probably never started. Like that one there on the left, it was a Bugatti or something. I guarantee you that probably still has the smell of leather inside it because it's never been used.
Y hace 5 años.
Nice chandelier there for no reason.
Mi vida cambió. La mujer del hombre más seguido.
The girlfriend of the most followed man. Straight into the Cristiano talk. I think she would have been better off not even bothered talking about him. Just completely. If someone asked her about Cristiano, I just wouldn't even mention it.
Del mundo. Cristiano es maravilloso. Es
Cristiano is great, she said there.
un hombre súper normal. Soñaba con tener un príncipe azul a mi lado y hoy en día lo tengo.
Es la mujer que estoy completamente
She's the woman I'm completely in love with. You can tell there he's in love as well.
enamorado.
Gracias al amor, ahora mi vida es un sueño.
A ella lo que realmente le da felicidad es la familia.
La madre más cariñosa, la madre más amorosa.
You can tell there by watching that she sort of had that dream from the very beginning that she wanted to meet her Prince Charming. It just so happened that I didn't cross paths with her, but had I done that, had I crossed a path with her, this could be a very different story you're looking at right here.
Amores. Jaca para mí es el lugar.
Like, you can't help but just be fucking jealous of. Excuse me, my mic is too low. You can't help but just be jealous of these kids because they have everything, you know, and like they'll never be looking down the back of the couch for £2 to buy potato wedges and some chipotle sauce. That'll never happen. And you know, again, good luck to them. Good luck to Georgina and Cristiano. I genuinely wish them the best, but I wish I could get a bit of money off them.
Donde crecí, lo han cambiado. ¡Hala! Donde bailé, disfruté del amor de mi familia y todo eso es lo que me ha marcado.
Look at that, just the whole family just chilling on the front of a fucking boat. No wonder they're laughing.
Son chuches, ¿no? De pequeña me encantaba.
There's a bit of a Kardashian vibe off these, is there?
Me volvían loca. Es muy importante.
1 second there now, folks. I think they were robbing from the shop there. Let's go back a touch.
Es muy importante no olvidarme de dónde vengo, no olvidarme. Importante loca. Cantaban. Son chuches,
sorry,
¿no?
I thought she was robbing from
De
the shop
pequeña
there.
me encantaba.
I thought she was tossing stuff into her bag there. Funky Sloth, you reckon they'd be shite crack? They'd be very particular. Like, you wouldn't be able to go into the house with the shoes on for a start. Red Armchair supporter, any advice for coping in the heat? Just try to stay in a shaded area, I suppose. Jeez, I don't have much advice. Maybe go for a dip if you get a chance into a river or a lake. I think the rivers might be a bit colder, so that could be your thing to do. Or if you're feeling the heat and you're inside and you have to be inside, get a wet towel, put it in the freezer for 10 minutes, and then put it on the nape or the back of your neck there, and that'll cool you down in no time. Maxwell Jacobs, you'd advise the use of air conditioning. Great way to cope. The air conditioning is your only man, really, once it hits 28, 29. But we don't really have... It's not a thing in Ireland, the air conditioning.
Me volvían loca. Es muy importante no olvidarme de dónde vengo. Sé lo que es no tener nada. Y sé lo que es tener todo.
She really is living the dream when you think about it. Jimmy, what are you doing in a dungeon? But you might be better off in the long term to be in a dungeon. Is it a sex dungeon you're living in? Red Armchair Sporty, yeah, try the towel tomorrow. That might work out for you, but it might be a case of going back to the freezer on a regular basis. But anyways, Georgina Rodriguez is living what some people would say is not every woman's dream, but it's a lot of dreams. A lot of people would dream of that lifestyle. A lot of men would dream of that lifestyle. Like, if I met Cristiano Ronaldo and he wanted to go out with me, just, you know, let's just go out together for a while. I'd say, yeah, let's go for a pint. See what you're, not even let's go for a bit of food if you want, whatever, just salad, I don't know what. Hang out with him. Spend a bit of time with him. Do you want to stay the night? Yeah, I'll stay the night, whatever, yeah. Do you want a game on the Wii? Yeah, cup of tea. Jimmy, why is it dark in the house? What is going on?
Me encanta la moda desde pequeñita.
Hi, Georgina. Welcome to Jean-Paul Gaultier.
Jean-Paul Gaultier. Now, there's somebody that I'm sick of hearing about. Jean-Paul Gaultier. Just a fellow with a fancy name, Jean-Paul. Even though I used to use his stuff back in the day, this particular bottle here was lovely. It was a great smell. You get a quality couple of hours out of that stuff. And lovely smelling stuff, the Jean-Paul Gaultier. What tell me, folks, what aftershave do you use? If you use any aftershave at all. I got one there a few months ago too, but it was no good. I was looking at it and it was like they were doing a deal for it. It was like 20 quid or something. And I was reading about it online, and apparently Chuck Norris uses it. So I said I'll get it. And then I'd spray it on me, and then it'd only be there for like 10 minutes. So I will give Jean-Paul Gaultier his dues. It was nice stuff, and it'd stay on you. But Let me see now. Brute was another one we used to have all the time. As kids, my father would always put Brute on. It is kind of a diesel-y kind of whiskey smell. Maybe not so much diesel, but there was always a bit of smell of diesel off the lid. Anyways, we'll go back to Cristiano Ronaldo, and we'll see, and Georgina, of course, Georgina Rodriguez, and we'll see. We'll see what's going on here with their life.
Tengo un estilo muy propio. ¿Qué os parece?
Like this, she's just has it knocking around the place.
Me gusta mucho cantar, sí. Que se me dé bien o mal es otra cosa. No me considero un fenómeno, pero sí que me considero una mujer afortunada. Muchos conocen mi nombre, pocos saben quién soy.
That's the look that she does. You'll see Georgina doing that quite a bit. The hands on the hips, like, yeah, I'm a bit of a boss. There's one, and there's another, and that's Cristiano Ronaldo. Like, you know, like credit where credit's due. He's a lucky man too. He did well for himself, so you know he should be taken into one side and say, look at you. You're lucky as well here, so you know maybe you need to up the game a bit. But look at her. I'm sure he's with her all the time, unless he's outside. He might be gone all the time playing football. I don't know. I do not know. But anyways, Cristiano Ronaldo and Georgina Rodriguez, congratulations on the wedding. Hope you're going to have a great time together. There you go, folks. Now there's another little show that I came across. It was called Decorating Scents, and it's an old TV show that I think is from. I think it could be from Decorating Scents. I think it was from America, maybe. Maybe she looks American, this lady, and it was basically people would do up their homes on a budget, and some of the homes I found a reel on Instagram that just popped up on my feed, and they would do up your homes, but some of the time, in fact a lot of the time, your home would actually look worse at the end of it. They might take off all the furniture and then completely change it, put different colours and stuff like that. Let me see now. Maxwell Jacobs, is this the one where they paint a carpet? I do believe they did paint a carpet in one of these episodes. Look at this woman, she's getting stuck in straight away. Okay.
Along with this beautiful glass top. Look at this. Isn't that wonderful? So again, yeah. And they can see the rug through the glass, which is really what we want. Very contemporary.
Guys, you can hear me okay in the audio? Everything is alright, I hope. Thanks very much to everybody for joining me here tonight. It's great to have you all on board. We were chatting earlier to Miguel and Andreina. Jimmy B on the snow there. These are just getting stuck in, just getting all creative.
And down below, mood lighting.
Mood lighting, that's a key element to the house. Yeah, I need to get more mood lights in here actually. I think I just have like 2 lights at the back there blaring at me, so probably go blind eventually. Okay. Now I've turned up my microphone there, folks. I don't want to peek and hurt anyone's ears, so let me know how that sounds to you. If that's a bit better. I hope that's better. I hope it's better. Let me see now what I'm looking at here. Let me know, folks, in the comments if the audio. Yeah, that's better now. Brilliant. Okay, I just knocked up the old mic box there. Yeah, I'm just still trying to figure out this stuff, but I think I have it. I do have a very, very good tech man close to me at the minute. He's next door and he's a tech man. Big shout out to Marco for helping me out with the tech. So this is the TV show. It was called Decorating Scents, and I came across it today anyways on Instagram. Shinra changing rooms. Maybe it's a similar one, no? Like they have to pretend. Look at this. She has to pretend that she's happy. Well, look at this guy here. Hates the house. Hates it. Hates what they've done to the house. Thinking to himself, he should never have let them into the house at all. She can't stand him. She's ready to leave him, and he has to pretend now for the next 10 minutes while the camera's on him that he's happy with it. Wow, what do you mean? Wow, they're just brown cushions.
Those little shelves light up in the dark, so you have some really cool ambiance.
This is amazing. You can tell he's lying. Smiling through gritted teeth. Look at this. If I imagine you came back and you're like, what the fuck did you do to the wall? What? Don't be hugging. Don't be pretending. You're going to have to stay there. They're crying. Jesus. That's a complete fakeness. Pulled a hanky out of nowhere. This is before, I believe. This is a very 1990s look. Fireplace just banged in the middle. Furniture facing all sorts of directions. False jollity, indeed. It is a bit of false jollity. Lies of enjoyment. I don't know what that means. Like this thing on the fucking wall. Whose idea was that? Let's put a load of planet-looking circles on a piece of canvas on the wall. Actually, it's not a bad idea.
Surprising considering we used the rug she bought for them as our inspiration. Between that and the new sofas, we had a pretty
Before, okay, let's take a little look at beforehand because
Mom likes it.
one second, I've gone back too far there, but this is not a bad old look actually now that I think about it. There. That's not bad. I there wouldn't be an awful lot of comfort there sitting there, but it's not too bad though. You feel clean. I'm not hunting for a gaff, no, Fat Shawneen69, but this popped up on my Instagram Reels, and I just thought it kind of gave me a bit of a flashback to this TV show. I don't know if it was this one, but there was a show like this where they used to do up the house, and normally they'd do a job that was worse.
she bought for them as our inspiration. Between that and the new sofas, we had a pretty good head start. But otherwise, the room was pretty much empty. And it's a big space.
Wow.
We transformed this space from a sparsely
Jesus, they did a shit job. Look at the state of the place. No. There's just two seats just floating on the middle of the fucking floor, so to speak. Francie Brennan, yeah, they want to ship in Francie Brennan on a helicopter, get him in there to whack out his magic and do a number on it. Jake Butler, 2008 job. I'd say you're right in that one. It does have a touch of the noughties, doesn't it? And that fireplace probably never used either. And also you're looking at it when it's as clean as can be. Now, if somebody's dragging in a bit of dirt there, whatever, that's not going to look too good at all.
Character and charm. What a perfect start to a new life together.
Jesus.
Just beautiful.
It's another great makeover for under $500, but I hope you stay tuned because when we come back, we'll be doing an interior redesign.
They're just going around like just destroying people's houses. What the fuck are they putting a little cutout of a monkey? Imagine coming back to that. I'd get a lighter and I'd just burn it down the house. I wouldn't, but where's the Stanley range? I don't know what that means. I've got Farming Simulator Xbox Game Pass, so I'll get that working later on. Do Shinra, yeah. Maybe we can have, we can play some Farming Simulator together. That could be good crack. Maybe not today, but some other day certainly. We can draw silage together. Where's the Stanley range? Oh yes, now I get you. The Stanley range, of course, yeah, cornerstone of the Irish house. They got rid of the range because they were too dirty. People would be bringing in turf all the time, and there'd be dust and dirt and all that sort of stuff. But the range was a great job. The heat you get off the range, honestly, it was just something that I really do miss is the Irish range. Let's see if we can find it. This is a fairly good representation of it here. Yeah, that's the one there. You'd stick a fire in there and you'd feed it in the... No, you could feed it in the top, but you could also feed it in this door here. And this is your oven, I think. The problem is it'd get quite dirty, but once that baby heated up, oh, you could cook sausages on it. You could cook sausages on a range if you got the heat up good and hot. Now the problem is if you were just putting turf on there, you wouldn't get the heat. You'd want a bit of coal and maybe a couple of stickings. That fell in from... Let me see now what people are saying. Oh yeah, glass coffee tables are the best. Nothing says cozy living room quite like a perfectly lit display of every single drink ring you've ever made, like a scrapbook of your laziness, but shiny. Yeah, I completely agree. Sleep in front of it with the door open. But yes, you're right, yeah. Sleeping in front, imagine. I mean, it might scare away somebody if they're at the... No, because it wouldn't see it. But if the silhouette, I don't know. No, they just think it was a small dog or something. Okay, let's skip on and let's see another little house scene.
Tasty waffles. Hey, look, finally something I can cook. County Fair, Salt Lake, gotta love those funnel cakes.
Santa Fe, Grandma's Place, nice to see her smiling face. This summer at Comfort Inn, Comfort Suites, Quality Inn, Sleep Inn, or Clarion Hotels, stay 3 separate times and earn a free $50 gas card. Just make your reservations through choicehotels.com or 800-4CHOICE. Choice Hotels, we'll see you there.
There's a lovely nostalgic feel to this, or...
Because they're delivered.
I don't know. I think I have a problem with nostalgia. I'm always thinking about the 90s and the noughties and stuff like that. Does anyone else have that?
Right to my door, free with a money back.
There's one of the
guarantee.
fucking Golden Girls.
I trust 1-800-PET-MEDS. It's a great way to take care of your baby.
Dog hasn't a clue what's going on.
Order online. America's largest pet pharmacy.
Homeowners want to refinance and get cash?
No,
Countrywide
would not trust that lad as far as I could throw him. Get cash now. As soon as you see something like that, it's time to bounce. It's like when you see we buy gold for cash. That's normally a dead giveaway that the place is dodgy.
It's a great reason to do it now. A no-cost refi.
Even though like that guy's he looks like a bit of a creep, I'd still trust him.
Has no points, no application fee, no credit reporting fee, and no third-party fees, no title, escrow, or appraisal fees. Absolutely no closing costs, so you wind up with a lot more cash. Call now and ask for a no-cost refi. We're America's #1 home loan lender, and no one can do what Countrywide can. Call 1-800-6...
They make out that they're giving you the best deals, and they're like, you're not going to have to spend any money whatsoever to get money back. But then they're kind of saying to you, like, we're just going to give you loads of money. Do you want that? But really what they're not telling you is that once they have you in the long grass, they get you. It looks like that Kerry politician. I'm trying to think, which one is he now? Who do you mean? The first Kerry fella I'm thinking of is the Healy Rays, but he obviously doesn't look like them boys. You think he's a greasy fella?
Credit reporting fee, and no third-party fees, no title, escrow, or appraisal.
No, we've heard that. Enough of that. Now let's get back to decorating scents.
Outside of Philadelphia,
He looks like John Kerry, yes.
Victorian twin home is where Sue Wingy lives with her husband and two girls.
You're right, he does.
It's 4 people, 2 cats.
Look at that for a bit of, like that yoke behind her there is scary.
And a dog. And it's very close quarters.
The front entry leads right into the living and dining room.
Look at, like, that. See that table? That's a lovely setup, but it looks like something you get in a restaurant. Like, that's your house. She's got a permanent tablecloth in her house. I don't know what that's all about.
And I feel like I need to reclaim it back to a living room.
She's a bit. No, it's not actually. It's very cozy. It's very, very cozy, I must say. There's something I saw there that I looked. That's a nice setup now, but the thing is, who's going to be sitting at those chairs while watching telly? It's too much of a swing backwards, so you're going to have to move that TV, and that television is. People don't have those TVs anymore. They're setting it up for Gordon Ramsay to destroy it, come in and just smash the place open. I never really understood that Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares show because he's paying somebody's. No, people are paying. I guess they're paying Gordon Ramsay. Are they paying? Do you reckon for him to go into the kitchen to give them a bollocking or to tell them that their food is shit? I suppose he probably does it for free.
Entry
let's
leads
see.
right into the living and dining
Okay.
room.
Yeah.
And
like
I
it.
feel like I need to reclaim.
Here we go again. Yeah. So 2 floating tables in the middle. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, but if you were to put in, we'll say, an L couch, you'd have a great owl. You'd have a great owl evening with some of your closest friends.
It back to a living room and dining room instead of a kids'
Mhm.
playroom. We have a couch, 2 tables, and 2.
I like the way there's just like a random bird there in the corner. God knows what that's for. And 2 pictures that don't say much. And then there's a picture of something like that picture there above the fireplace. Get rid of it.
Exceedingly uncomfortable chairs that no one ever sits in here. As you can see, we don't have any chairs for the family to sit to have dinner, but we do consider this the dining room.
Wait a minute now. You've got no chairs, but you've got a white tablecloth. Your priorities are all over the shop, and you do have a chair. I can see it there. So you lied. You're a liar.
A redesigner can help.
Lovely birds. So there's a bit of a bird theme going on here, which I'm beginning to like. Jake Butler, the fireplace is closed off. Yeah, I saw that, and I was wondering. It didn't kind of resonate with me. But now that you say it, why would you have a fireplace that's closed off? I don't know. I've seen that before though. What does anyone know why that is? Why do people have fireplaces? Lies found out.
Okay, sis, so I say you have a living room area here and a dining room area here. Are you
Well
using
spotted.
the room that way?
Not really. This is not really a dining room in my mind.
Smash it. Get rid of it.
This has evolved into a playroom.
Sue's created separate areas by the placement of the sofas, but they hardly ever use the dining area, and it's taking up most of the space.
Wouldn't it be funny if, like, this lady who's the presenter, every time she was looking around the house, she goes, "So you want to get rid of that table? Yeah, you want to get rid of it?" And she starts smashing it.
One of the reasons why the room doesn't feel cohesive is because there are lots of groupings of small pieces of accessories and artwork that don't necessarily relate to each other.
It makes no sense. You're right. She's spot on there. They've got a fucking just now giraffe there knocking around the house for no reason. Oh, what's the story with the giraffe? Why have you got that in the house? I don't know. I just thought it'd be nice. It makes no fucking sense. I'm leaving.
Oh, everything out.
Yes, Rob. This is the I believe that this is the pre-setup. So I think they're just about to get the house done and up and running. But I will say this, and I hope, Rob, you might agree with me in this one. What do you think of the floor? I think it looks good. Nice wooden floorboards there.
And now, the sofa.
Get down there and use
Oh, God. Get rid of it. Don't tell me they're keeping this fucking
back. Okay.
white leather sofa. It has to go.
How's that feeling? It's feeling
Like, what's...
cramped.
Makes no sense. The whole setup there makes no sense. Like, they have this yellow, piss-coloured couch, and then a fireplace that's just... It's like having a picture of... it's like having a picture of your family, but never going to see them. I think. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Floors and walls are nice. Yes, they are. They're lovely.
The living area, and this
They are actually very nice, yeah.
We have a chandelier here.
That we could
Wanna
center
try
over
that?
a table.
Right.
Okay. Are we spinning it back around again?
Unless, yeah, you're right though on that one, Rob, because they'll have the floor fucking torn to bits if they keep pulling the couch around like that. We'll skip on a bit now anyway and see what's going on.
This natural fiber.
Okay, they've got a bit of backup.
Neutral colored rug is a better fit with our
Oh, you
profile
boys.
theme than the
Look at
more environment-oriented.
Sounds good to me.
Look at this fella.
This natural
Look at him. He comes in, camera's on him. He's like, right, so I walk in or put down the carpet and then leave, is it? Do I talk to fucking anyone or no one's going to fucking ask me something? Right, I'm going to go in now, yeah? Go. Here, look at him. There was a nice bit of a technique there. You can tell he's done this before. Look.
To create that look.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. This natural fiber.
Here we go. And he knows he's getting it ready. He's just about to flip it. Come on, you bastard. Up she goes.
Colored rug is a better fit with
Leave
our
it down.
profile
Gone.
theme than the
See you later, yeah.
environment-oriented.
Day's work done.
Okay.
In and out the club quick.
And the big pine coffee table fits the larger.
Everything looked grainy and pixelated in the 90s. Yeah, it did actually. When you look back on stuff, it's all like a bit like the phone now, like the quality of the phone is just so good. But I think there's something nice about the pixelated look. Everything is so clear. Like even I used to not wear glasses in the 90s and the noughties, and everything looks a bit pixelated just from looking around the place. Generally, like, but now I've got these glasses and I can see everything. And it's not as nice.
How's that? I think it makes a great seating area. If you're sitting here or sitting there, you feel like you're part of something.
And now we're taking up more space in the room. Great? Good.
Does anybody in chat, does anybody have a rocking chair in their house? I did have one for a while as a sort of, it was more like a romantic gesture or nod to back in the day when your grandmother would sit in a rocking chair and sit beside the fire, smoke a pipe. But I found that I was rocking a bit too much, and I didn't feel good. You know, I was like, I had that feeling of when you get off a boat and you nearly get sick. Let's see now. Let's just skip on it. Oh God, I think I've gone past the house, have I? Yeah, I've gone past it. Okay, I think we can get a proper little 360 and see how the house has ended up here.
Took out the formal elements and added more casual ones.
Okay, I like it.
That fit the way the family.
Get rid of that painting on the wall though. That has to go. These two paintings were just moved over. I like the clock. These two dolls need to be burnt tonight. And the flowers are nice. Yeah, it's still nice though. Like it's still very cozy, the whole thing. Maybe the mustard walls can go. But yeah, she did a good job there.
Love it. I love how open it is. I love how inviting it is. It just seems twice as
New
big as
tablecloth,
the rest of the
lovely
room.
touch.
And we still have the toys and we still have things for the kids to do, but they're tucked away, they're hidden, and at the
Why does
same
she sound
time,
like
they
she's
can
got a gun to her
appreciate
head?
the art that I love.
She sounds like someone's kind of just standing off camera with the gun.
But they're tucked away, they're hidden, and at the same time, they can appreciate the art that I love.
Next up, it's Trash to Treasure and Downhill Ski.
Okay then, folks. I think we're going to leave it there. I've been streaming for an hour and 22 minutes, and I want to thank everybody for joining me on the stream. Thank you so much for being here and for joining me on this lovely journey. I'm going to be chatting to some more people in the coming weeks and doing more streams, and I'm going to come on around this time all the time. Hopefully I can be consistent and be disciplined. So that's the plan anyways. But thank you very much to everybody for joining me. Jake, Red Armchair, Rob Brown, Fat Sean, Shinra, everybody else that's in the chat there. Thank you so much. Please spread the word about this podcast. Let me get to Mr. Beast levels. And take care of yourself. Have a good night and look after yourself if you can do that for me. No. Gone. That's that done.